Hello everybody, this is Evan Rogers coming at you with Evan's Easy Japanese, more of the JLPT N5 practice test thing that I found online, and we'll link to in the video description for you to also download those files and this audio if you would like to. That being said, hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button if you enjoy what you're doing, and share this with everybody you know, because somewhere out there's a kid who's like, I want to learn Japanese, but how? And with your share, he'll be like, I now know and have the power. Feel free to donate. There's Patreon, 0 subscribers, totally cool. We got paypal.me/EvansEasyJapanese. You can follow Twitter, Reddit, all that other stuff that's out there. Social media is a thing that exists, and I am using it. That being said, we're doing listening. And listening is an exciting thing that we can do. We're going to listen to it once. This is number 3 of the second section, which honestly, no different than the first section. So we're just going to call this whatever number this video ends up being. It'll be like 9 or something like that. 9 or 10. And I should close this because I always forget to do that. So we're going to listen to it. Then I'm going to kind of accidentally show you the answer because I can't help myself. And then we're going to look at the script, we're going to go through the grammar, and at this point, we've already seen a lot of grammar in each one of these listening things, so if I just say, we already covered that, you're going to have to go back to the other videos and watch them and learn that grammar. Remember, you're learning a language. That's a lot of work, so sit down and study for at least about, a few hours a week, and you'll get there. It's just the way it goes. You're going to have to sit down and trudge through it. I'm thinking I'm going to actually sort of read through the script in my slow English accenty Japanese that I have. That way you can kind of more easily hear it once, and then we'll listen to it one last time before we go, okay? Let's try to blast through this. Here we go. Are you ready? Doesn't matter because I can't hear you at all. That's the way this works. I can't hear you. Sorry.
3番
会社で女の人と男の人が話しています。男の人は何で会社に来ていますか？
加藤さんの家はどちらですか？
南町です。
私も南町ですよ。でも、駅や電車で全然加藤さんに会いませんね。電車じゃなくてバスで会社に来ていますか？
いえ、僕は自転車です。前は車で来ていましたが、車はいろいろお金がかかりますから、今は乗っていません。
そうですか。
時間は50分ぐらいかかりますが、楽しいですよ。
男の人は何で会社に来ていますか？
Alright, excellent. That was a super exciting conversation. And I kind of gave away the answer. I'm sorry. The answer is the bicycle. Let's go ahead and look at the script. If you couldn't figure that out, then hey, let's go through the script and listen to it one more time. Here we go. Alright, this is not Niban, this was Sanban. Let me scroll down. Alright, it says, Kaisha de, place of action is the de particle. Kaisha means company. Onna no hito to, a lady, to, and otoko no hito. So we're combining two nouns, noun and noun. We've already done this a million times. Gahanashitemasu. We've seen this sentence a trillion times, and that actually probably means maybe 4 or 5. So let's skip it. Otoko no hito wa nani de kaisha ni kitemasu ka? All right, so let's talk about this. This is important, the kitemasu, and so is the nani de. So nani de. So the subject is otoko no hito wa. Nani de. When it's pronounced nani de, it means via what means. So, for example, how do you eat your food? Do you eat it with chopsticks, a knife, a fork? You just grab it with your fists, or you grab the bone and rip the meat off? So that would be nanide. If it's pronounced nande, it means why do you do whatever verb we're talking about. So that's important. Nanide is we're using a tool, or we're in some ways using a means to accomplish our verb. Okay, so the verb happens to be kitemasu, which is a combination of kite and imasu. And this is important because first off, it's a verb of movement. So kitemasu, kuru, kimasu. This is the te form. One of these days I'll be able to hide. For the love of God, okay. I can't seem to get the key. Verbs of movement, especially in the imas form, it's kind of tricky. So kaisha ni, this is the location to which he is coming. Kaisha ni kitemasu. The kiteimasu, the teimasu form with verbs of movement is tricky because it can mean currently on your way coming to a location. Like, he is coming to a location. It can also terrifyingly mean you have arrived, you have already come to the location. So the coming has happened and you are now at the company or the location. Here it's the kaisha ni kitemasu. But here in this one, it's best translated as something that he does frequently. He comes to his company via this method, and he continuously does this numerous days. So let's talk about how this works. Okay, so kite. So once again, whenever we have the te form plus another verb, we think of it as we do the second verb having done the first verb. But that doesn't quite. I exist here having come to the company via what means. It's better to think about this as strictly linguistically, okay? So we have the mas form, which is polite, but also it's non-past. It's not complete. This is an action that hasn't finished yet. And that's what the mashita would be doing. This is just mas. This is just, it hasn't completed yet. And so he comes and the action hasn't been completed. And usually when we have this teiru feeling, it can be a continuous action. So a continuous action that hasn't been completed can both be a long extended thing, or it can be like a habitual every single day I do something. Unfortunately for us, we're just going to have to deal with the fact that it is a continuous action of going to work every single day, and it is not complete. He will continue doing this into the future, and perhaps he's doing it right now. All right, so let's actually get to the script now. We have the female saying, Kato-san. Kato-san no uchi wa dochira desu ka? And that's like the most manliest female voice I can possibly pull off. Okay, so we've seen this numerous times. Kato-san is her getting his attention, followed by him describing which noun she's talking about, and the noun using his name. Really annoying. Kato-san. Kato-san no uchi wa. The reason why we're using his name going into his uchi, which is his house, his home, is because she's not familiar with Kato-san that well. Maybe they're lightly not very close business-related individuals. It's annoying, but we don't say your house. We don't say anata no uchi, because anata almost sounds like we're close, we're fresh, we might even be dating. Anata is kind of a joke for when you're married to somebody and they say that like that. And it means my love. So be careful with using the word you in Japanese. We generally use their name. So Kato-san no uchi wa dochira desu ka? Alright, so the word dochira here, unfortunately for us, has two meanings. It can mean which of two, as in you have two options and we want to know which one of those two options. Every night I hold a toothbrush and it says there's a picture of Ariel and there's a picture of Rapunzel, and I show it to my daughter and I go, Ariel ka Rapunzel, dochira, dochi? And she has to pick between Ariel and Rapunzel, and every single night she picks a different one. It's kind of funny. This is also a koso ado series, kochira, achira, kochira, sochira, achira, dochiri. Once again, kochira means near the speaker, the one near me. Sochira is the one near you of two. Achira is the one away from us of two. And dochira is which of two. But also between those which of two feelings, it can also, another meaning is a very polite way of saying where. It can replace doko. And this is annoying to a great degree. So anyway, here she means where is it? So hey, Kato-san no uchi wa dochira desu ka? Yo, your house, where is it? It's not like they're looking at two houses, like, is it that house or is it that house? No, that would be insane, and maybe she's a crazy stalker. In fact, we're further confirmed that it means doko in that he responds with minami machi desu. Apparently he lives in Southtown. Yeah, Brooklyn. All your hand signs that I'm too bald to know. Minamimachi desu. So Minamimachi, south side, Southtown. Whatever city they live in, his house is in the location known as Minamimachi. There might be only 2 machis, but it's way more likely that this word dochira just means where. Minami South, Machi Town, des. The information that you're talking about is des Minamimachi. Okay, she continues. Watashi mo Minamimachi desu yo. So she's asserting a fact. She's saying this fact not aggressively, not meanly, not like assertively. We call it an assertion particle simply because it means I'm sure of what I'm saying is true to an extent. The mo particle here after watashi is me too. Not the Me Too movement, just, I as well, because the word before it is watashi. She's a girl, so she's using watashi. Watashi mo minamimachi desu yo. So, if you're not aware of how the word des works, this sentence almost sounds like it means I too am the city of the South, the town of the South. Like she is a town, like maybe it's 2 towns having a conversation. That's not what this means, batsu. This is her saying, the information that we're talking about is that I too am the Minamimachi. So me too. I live in Minamimachi as well. So be aware, this des particle, it replaces information we should already know. And thus, here, this des replaced Kato-san no uchi wa, and the leftover is Minamimachi des. The information that you want is Minamimachi. And then here the des under here is my house. Watashi mo Minamimachi desu. The place where I live. Watashi mo Minamimachi desu, yo. Okay, let's keep going. Demo. Notice how we have a period. We have a period followed by demo. That's because demo doesn't go in the middle of a sentence. It has to come after a sentence. Unlike kedo or ga or but similar to shikashi. Demo means but. Okay. Eki ya densha de zenzen Kato-san ni aimasen ne. Okay, so aimasen, I don't meet you. And this is non-complete, so this is most likely to be a habitual meaning. I don't meet you. Ne, looking for agreement. Ne, I don't see you on the train. Don't you agree? Kato-san ni, the person that you meet in English is the direct object. I met her. You don't say I met to her. You say I met her. In Japanese, we use the ni particle. I met. Here, the ni particle almost means with, but kind of like the word to. I met to them. Odd, but when we aimasu somebody, we say the person that we met gets a ni particle. Okay? Zenzen, absolutely I don't. Zenzen is very frequently with negatives. It means I don't do that at all. So I never see you on the train is kind of what she's saying here. Densha de. Aimasu is a verb of action, and the verb of action is located at the de particle. Densha de aimasen. Who are we not meeting? Kato-san ni. Okay, what's this ya doing? Eki ya densha de. Eki is the train station, and densha is the train. The ya particle in between them is very similar to the to particle up here, except it tells us not a complete list. So there are other places, the parking lot, the bike, where you ride your bike to the station, then park it, maybe the vending machine out front, or on the way to the train station, that is. So in all of those locations, she only mentions eki and densha, and this ya particle signifies not a complete list. So eki ya densha des. So places like the station and the train, at those locations, I never zenzen, I never aimasen, I never meet you with you, Kato-san. Once again, she's using Kato-san's name to signify that they don't really know each other that well. Okay. Densha janakute, basu de kaisha ni kitemasu ka? So is it that you are coming? So kitemasu ka? She's asking a question. Is it that you come kaisha ni to work. Is it that you come to work? De. So via the tool of a bus. Bus de kaisha ni kitemasu ka? Do you come to work using a bus? The janakte here is the negative te form of des. Des is dewa arimasu. Dewa is shortened to ja, and as we should have learned in the previous few videos, arimasen, the negative, the plain form is nai, and then nai is nakute. So janakute is a conjugation, an agglutination of des, and it's the negative te form. So densha janakute, so it is not the train. Being that it's not the train, basu de kaisha ni kitemasu ka? Is it that do you come via the bus to work? Is it that you're coming to work via the bus? The man says, "Yeah. Boku wa, as for me, jitensha desu." It's the bicycle. I like to ride my bicycle, jitensha. Boku wa jitensha desu. Eki wa kuruma de kitemashita ga. Okay, so here we have the ga particle being used as a clause connection particle. So it's connecting mae wa kuruma de kitemashita and kuruma wa iroiro okane ga kakarimasu. And then we have kara, which connects all of that to ima wa nottemasen. So we have 3 clauses here making one sentence. We have 2 conjunctions. 1 sentence, 2 conjunctions. 3 clauses, but there's no Santa clauses. Okay, so mae wa previously kuruma de kitemashita. Notice here, kite imashita, it's past tense continuous. I used to come. The de particle is still via a car, kuruma. Previously, via a car, I used to come. So the mashita once again is complete. His coming to work via a car is no longer the way that this works, is no longer how he does something, because mashita makes it done. He's done not coming to work with a car, or he's done coming to work with a car. But so the ga particle after a clause connecting into actually after almost any clause. So if there's a verb ending, an adjective ending, and it ends in ga, it means but. So I used to come via the car, but kuruma wa iroiro okane kakarimasu. Okay, so kuruma wa, as for cars, iroiro various, iroiro okane, money, kakarimasu, it takes. There's a ga there. Okane ga kakarimasu. It takes a lot of money. If we were to say like 3 hours, sanjikan kakarimasu. So doing something takes 3 hours, sanjikan kakarimasu. So this one is okane ga kakarimasu. It takes 3 hours the same way that it takes, various money. In Japan, if you're going to drive a little bit, you have to get on the highway. It costs money to get on the highway. Gasoline costs. They also have this dumb like car insurance thing. Like if you're in America, it's horrible. And apparently every other country does it but us. I don't understand why anybody would pay that much money for such crappy insurance, but the government makes them, so, freedom is the way to go. Anyway, I'll stop doing my political ranting. Kuruma wa iroiro okane ga kakarimasu kara. I used to come to work in the car, but kuruma wa, as for cars, and the emphasis comes after it, iroiro okane kakarimasu yo. Kakarimasu. It costs various, plentifully amounts of money. Kara. So because of what previously followed, because of that, ima wa, as for now, nottemasen. I don't ride that. I don't take it. I don't ride on my car. Okay? So notice that we have 3 wa particles. Mae wa. Previously, I used to go by car. Kuruma wa. But cars, they take a bunch of money. So, ima wa, as for now, nottemasen. I don't ride on it. Notice how the wa particle, I want to say it's exclusive. It's contradictory. I think that's the best way to say it. It's contradictory. It's very exclusive. Previously, I went via the car. but cars cost a bunch of money. So now I don't ride them. Boom. That's how the wa particle functions. Isn't that amazing? Aren't you excited to hear that? Now you know the wa particle and how it's used better. Ga would be wrong here because ga is just absolutely wrong. I'm not even going to do it. It has to be wa because it's very exclusive, putting the focus on what comes after it. It's exclusive. It's contradictory. It compares mai to now. It compares now to previously, and it compares cars to bicycles, trains, automobiles, etc. And it puts the emphasis on what comes after it each time. Boom, boom. Okay, those are the reasons why we're choosing wa particle after there. So in case you are doing the grammar section and it asks for a wa or a ga here, wa is the correct answer. Even if it asks for a ni, wa is the correct answer here. Maybe a ni wa, but mostly a wa. The girl says, "So desu ka?" Is that so? Literally. Desu ka, is that so? So, is that so? Oh, is that right? Oh, really? Kind of like that. 時間は50分ぐらいかかりますが、楽しいですよ. This dude apparently hates his life. Jikan, the time it takes. Jikan is length of time. So as for the length of time, because she's probably going to ask that question, you don't take a train, you don't take a car, you don't take a bus. So what? 50分ぐらい. Okay, so goju is 50. It could also be gojipun, like a G sound with a small 210 pun. So gojipun is 50 minutes. Gurai at the end of it means about that length. And here we're talking about length of time. So gurai is kind of like you start from 0 and you extend outwards. Sorry, I hit the microphone. And you extend outwards. You extend forward. So it can be used for lengths. It can be used for lengths of times. There's other things that I just can't think of right now. So 50分ぐらいかかりますが, it takes about 50 minutes. As for the length of time, it takes, かかります once again is it takes. We saw かかります here with money, and I mentioned it earlier. So it takes about 50 minutes. Ga 楽しいです, but it's fun. Once again, I want to focus on the fact that ga comes between clauses with no period. Same thing here. However, demo, period, stop, demo, comma. Okay, so demo and shikashi are kind of the beginning of sentences. Kedo and ga are in between clauses, the same sentence. In case that comes up on a grammar test, you should be aware of that. All right. Otoko no hito wa, as for the guy, nani de kaisha ni kitemasu ka? If you were to read this without the hiragana, you might be tempted to say, nande kaisha ni kitemasu ka? Why does he come to work? It's to make money. But you need to know this right now. A, that sentence would be dumb. Why does he come to work? Oh, he just likes, sitting at the desk for no reason. No, he wants to get money. Duh. Come on. Nani de would be the proper reading for this. Through context, even if we didn't know this nani was, even if we don't have the furigana, we should know that because the other sentence wouldn't make any sense. Nani de is by what means. Nande is why. All right. Here's my bastardized Englishman reading. 会社で女の人と男の人が話してます。男の人は何で会社に来てますか？加藤さんの家はどちらですか？南町です。私も南町ですよ。でも、駅や電車で全然加藤さんに会いませんね。電車じゃなくて、バスで会社に来てますか？いえ、僕は自転車です。前は車で来てましたが、車はいろいろ金がかかりますから、今は乗ってません。そうですか。時間は50分ぐらいかかりますが、楽しいですよ。Great, that's my rendition with epic Rambo-like ramifications. Let's listen to these hack voice actors pull it off, okay? Just, here we go. I already reset it, so I'm just going to play.
3番、
会社で女の人と男の人が話しています。男の人は何で会社に来ていますか？
加藤さん、加藤さんの家はどちらですか？
南町です。
私も南町ですよ。でも、駅や電車で全然加藤さんに会いませんね。電車じゃなくてバスで会社に来ていますか？
いえ、僕は自転車です。前は車で来ていましたが、車はいろいろお金がかかりますから、今は乗っていません。
そうですか。
時間は50分ぐらいかかりますが、楽しいですよ。
男の人は何で会社に来ていますか？
Alright, hopefully you agree that my rendition was better. And if you do, you liked what you saw here, this was a longer video. Sorry, there was a lot more grammar that had to be explained, and there was a lot more vocabulary that had to be talked about. Sorry about the length of the video, but once again, you need to sit down and study to get good. Joel, I'm looking at you. We'll see if you heard me when I said that. Alright. Get down, study, like this video if you is it a thumbs up or is it a like on Facebook? Thumbs up or like this video if you enjoyed all this stuff. Share it with all your friends. Subscribe because that's how I know if I'm doing anything successful. And the reason why I'm going to keep going is if you decide to donate through Patreon, Bitcoin, paypal.me/EvansEasyJapanese. Otherwise, I'll eventually just stop this. Because it takes a long time. All right. Have yourself a holly jolly day. Peace out.